Hello, 7th graders. Welcome back to our virtual instructions. I am Rina Michelle Santiago, your virtual teacher for this week. Lesson for this week is organizing and presenting data. The most essential learning competency is the learner uses appropriate graphs to represent organized data: pie graph, bar graph, line graph, histogram, and ogive. In organizing and presenting data, we use simple statistical graphs. One of these is histogram, a graphical representation showing a visual impression of the distribution of data. A histogram consists of tabular frequencies shown as adjacent rectangles erected over intervals. The height of a rectangle is also equal to the frequency. Number 1 is entitled Histograph. Let's have an example for your activity 1 using histogram. In Barangay 101, there were 30 senior citizens vaccinated. Use the data below to create an histogram to show the results. Use 3 as your group size. Let's organize the data using the frequency distribution table. First, we're going to look for the youngest, which is 60. And the oldest is 84. We're going to use age bracket and we use 3 as the group size. So we have 60 to 62, 63 to 65, 66 to 68, 69 to 71, 72 to 74, 75 to 77, 78 to 80, 81 to 83, 84 to 86. So let's have the first age bracket, 60 to 62. So I put them colors so it will be easier for us to see the numbers. So we have here 60, 61, 61, 62, 60, and so we have 5 of them. Then those ages 30 to 60, 63 to 65, we have 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. For 66 to 68, so we have 66, 1 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 69 to 71, green, so 1, 2, 3. We have 3 of them. 72 to 74, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 75 to 77, we have 1, 2, 3. And 78 to 80, okay, so where is 78? So we have here 1. Yes, 1. And 81 to 83, we have 1, 2. And 84 to 86, we have 1. So that's the tally. We're going to make or take the steps on how to create or make histogram. Number 1, on the vertical axis, you place the frequencies. Label this as axis frequency. Second, we have on the horizontal axis, place the lower value of each interval. Number 3, draw a bar extending from the lower value of each interval to the lower value of the next interval. Pure histogram. First, we have here the y-axis, wherein we're going to put our frequency, and the x-axis, wherein we're going to put the group size. We can see you have here the title of the graph, number of senior citizens who get vaccinated in Barangay 101. So your title should always be on the top of your graph. I also transferred here our frequency table. So we have also the frequency here. So let's start with our 60 to 62 group. So in our frequency table, we have 5. So we're going to draw a rectangle. So you have it. So 60 to 62, the frequency is 5. Let's have 63 to 65, which is equal to 4. Okay, so the frequency is 4. For 66 to 68, we have 6. So our rectangle is on the frequency 6. And 69 to 71, we have here 3. 72 to 74, we have 5. And 75 to 77 is 3. And 78 to 80, we have 1. And 81 to 83, we have 2 as frequency, and 84 to 86 is 1. So this is our histogram for this problem, number of senior citizens who got vaccinated in Barangay 101. I also created histogram using the Excel, so it would be nicer, cleaner if we're going to use the Excel. But as you can see, it is more vivid, the color. Okay, you can explore through the YouTube if you want to. Another simple statistical graphs that can be used in organizing and presenting data, we have the ogive. So ogive is sometimes called a cumulative frequency polygon. It is a type of frequency polygon that shows cumulative frequencies. In other words, the cumulative percents are added on the graph from left to right. An ogive graph plots cumulative frequency on the y-axis and class boundaries along the x-axis. Activity number 2 is entitled Ogive for the Bike. Let's have an example for your activity number 2. So we have here, Timothy wants to buy laptop for his online class. He's planning to use some of his money by selling sweet delicacies online for the last 8 months. The table below shows how much he earned. So we have November, he earned 4,000 pesos. So in your cumulative column, we have 4,000 here because it is the initial earnings. For December, we have 7,500. So to get the cumulative, we have to add the previous earnings plus the present earnings. So we have 4,000 plus 7,500 is equal to 11,500. So this is the cumulative value. For January, so we have 3,500. You add 3,500 from the previous he earned. So we have 11,500 plus 3,500 is equal to 15,000. For February, we have 5,000. So from the previous, we have 15,000 plus 5,000. For this month of February, we have a cumulative earnings of 20,000. For March, we have 2,500, so we have 20 plus 2,500, we have 22,500. And for April, we have 4,000 plus the previous. So the sum is 26,500. For May, we have 6,500. The previous is 26,500 plus 6,500, the present earnings. So we earned a total of 33,000 pesos. Then for June, we have 5,000. So 33,000 plus 5,000 is equal to 38,000 pesos. Here are the steps in constructing an ogive. Number 1, draw and mark the horizontal and vertical axes. Number 2, we have take the cumulative frequencies along the y-axis and vertical axis, and the group on the x-axis or the horizontal axis. Against its group, plot the cumulative frequencies. Then number 4, connect the points with a continuous curve. Construct our ogive. So we have here the y-axis, and we have here the frequency or the cumulative frequencies, and we have here the group, which is the month of the year starting from November to June. We have also here the cumulative frequency distribution here table. So let's start with November. So November, we have 4,000. So we're going to look for since our frequency is 500 and for November we have only 4,000, so we're not going to reach November. Okay, it's just below 5,000 for November. Next we have December, which is 11,500. It is just above 10,000 pesos. And then for January, we have 15,000. There you go, 15,000. For February, we have 20,000. For March, 22,500. For April, we have 26,500. For May, 33,000. And for June, 38,000 pesos. Now we're going to connect this, the dots. So we have now our ogive. Watching, guys, this is your teacher Rina Michelle Santiago, and saying please tune in for your next virtual instructions. If you have questions, queries, and some concerns, do not hesitate to ask your mathematics teachers. Bye guys, God bless.